Welcome, guys, to another edition of Kitchen Corner on Majority Block. On today's Kitchen Corner, we'll be cooking fried rice. So we have chicken flavor, we have paisley flakes, we have red pepper, some habanero flavors, we have iodized salt, some veggies, carrot, green beans, and corn. We have onions chopped and green bell pepper chopped as well. And we have tomatoes to be chopped into beautiful slices. We have vegetable oil. And not the least on the table, bro, we have jasmine rice. I like jasmine rice, so I decided to use jasmine rice today. So right now I'm about to start chopping my tomatoes in a preferable slices size, and I do it just the way I like it. So that is me chopping my vegetables. That is me chopping my tomatoes into perfect slices just the way I like it. I like making it square. So yeah, I know a lot of people out here be wondering like how you could do this, but if you could just follow step to step process like how I'm doing it and how I'm showing you right now, I mean, you're gonna make something great, something yummy, and something very presentable. Like, take your time, don't rush it. Make sure you have good slices. Make sure you don't want to hurt yourself doing that. Yeah. So, yeah, that is me. Almost done chopping my tomatoes. You can see how beautiful they look on top of the chopping board. And I'm almost getting to the last slice. And yep, that's the last slice. So, I'm done chopping my tomatoes. Right now I have all my veggies ready and I just need to like put my pot on the fire and start putting my stuffs in it. So literally I'm gonna put my pot, that's my pot. I'm gonna put my pot straight to the cooker. That is my cooker. It has a timer. I always set my timer and I just turn it on, set it on low. You don't want to burn and you don't want to have high flame. So I'm trying to put in some oil right now. Like you put very little oil so you have like, sparklish rice. You don't want to make the rice too like oily and stuff like that. So yeah, my oil is hot and I'm about to put my tomatoes so I could cook them. I don't like cooking my tomatoes. I always like frying my tomatoes. So that is why I always leave my oil for like 5 minutes on the cooker to make sure it get hot properly. And I drop my tomatoes. So now I'm frying my tomatoes. I'm gonna stir and make sure it's done. Yeah, right now you could see for yourself it's properly cooked. And I could go ahead to start adding up other ingredients. So I have salt. There is me measuring not to like overput salt. So I have just like a little bit of a pinch of salt, like yeah, just little salt that's gonna be okay to cook the rice till it gets ready. Make sure it's properly circulated and now I have pepper. I don't like it spicy, but I just wanted to give it a little bit of taste, so I'm just gonna put just a little bit. It all depends on you. If you like spicy food, you could go ahead and get maybe some jalapenos and get some extra maybe buffalo sauce and stuff like that, like hot spices. But I just like it like real, chilled. So that is why. And now I got habanero flavor. I'm just gonna shake a little bit in it, like you want to make it like give it that aroma. So when like maybe you have someone in, he'll be like, "Wow, what do you have out here?" So that is me getting my habanero into the pot and just shaking it in, stirring it, make sure it goes round. Let it cook for a little bit, maybe five, 1 minute, 5 seconds to 1 minute. That is it. Cooking. What next? Yeah, I have flakes. So I have parsley flakes. It's just to give it an extra color. You know, it shouldn't be all reddish. You have to have a little bit of green. So that is me making sure it is, you know, shaking it up, and stirring it up to make sure it's evenly distributed in pot. And that is it. It is cooking properly. You can see how fine it looks in the pot, how gray it's getting slowly, slowly, but steadily. So when you follow these steps, it's gonna be perfect for you. Okay? So the next thing I'm gonna put in my onions and my green bell peppers. That is my onions and that is my green bell peppers and put it in. So now I have to make sure I stir them as well and till they get fried as well as the tomatoes. So that is it, mixing it up with the tomatoes, stirring it up, frying it. Mmm, it looks yummy, right? Yeah. So that is my bouillon chicken flavor. You need to measure. You don't want to put too much of it. So I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of bouillon, chicken bouillon. That is it, and no more. So now I have to just stir, stir, and stir, and let it cook for a while. You really want to make sure your veggies are done at this point in time. So now I have corn, green beans, carrot. I'm just gonna stuck it in, stir. I want to make sure everything is well cooked, everything is fried. You know. So yeah, that is it. You could see it's getting to somewhere. That is my jasmine rice. I'm about just to pour it in and stir, stir, and start frying my jasmine rice. So that is my rice, and now it is ready to be poured in. So yeah, that is a. I'm about stirring, 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 stirring. So yeah, you could see I stir the rice for a couple of minutes to make sure all the veggies, all the ingredients I put in gets into the rice. You want to just let it be for a while, like cooking just on its own without you adding anything else in it. So you make sure you stir properly, properly stirring, and I'm just letting it cook. Like I told you, you just have to let it cook for a while. You don't need to rush it. You want to make sure you have the best of everything. And now I just had to pour water in it and stir for a couple of minutes. Stir for a couple of minutes. Yeah, it is ready. You don't need to add anything in it. So you now just have to let it cook for a couple of minutes. You just need to maybe set your timer. And that is it. It's been cooking for like 10 minutes, and that is what we have. Looking so yummy, looking so presentable. And yeah, so look, you see, I'm just gonna show you properly. Like, you see how the veggies are laying on top. You see the green beans, the carrots, the onions, every veggies. You could see the corn. You see the tomatoes. Like, it's making it look so presentable. You didn't put a lot of oil, so you can like, it looks so just like top notch. And yeah, that is it. That is it. You might want to stir it now to make sure. every part of it gets the veggies. You see, like, wow, ooh, it looks so yummy. Stirring and stirring and stirring. You know, it's wonderful, beautiful. So that is it. It is properly stirred, and I think it's ready to serve. I think it's ready to be served right now. So literally, I'm just gonna go get it set to be served, so you see how it looks properly out of the pot and how it looks in plate, and you could be ready to eat. So here we go. That is our rice, fried veggie rice. No meat, no steak, no beef, nothing. Good for vegetarians. You could try it sometime. That is how palatable it looks, how presentable it looks. You know, oh, the grains of the jasmine rice is so killing. Like, thank you guys for watching. Tune in, subscribe, share this page, and like, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Bye.